Ray, and I know you're huge on youths. My grandkids, kids that I bring to you to your camps and stuff. Every child adores you. Where do you think that in the last 4 or 5 years that we have lost some faith in the youth? You believe it's in closing the rec centers and stuff like that, where certain ages, like ages 10 to 15 or 16 years old, really don't have somewhere to go to there, that we were losing some of the youth and they're winding up into more trouble now than ever.
Yeah, but Bill, I mean, we have to go back. We have to go back to the roots of everything. I have kids myself, and the thing that, I sit there and time again I try to, combat with their mothers at times is, if my son knows how to use a cell phone or a computer before he learns how to cook, we got a problem.
It's a great statement, Ray. Great statement.
Yeah, if I know how to pick up a phone and dial a number, then I should know how to open up my Bible and read a chapter out of my Bible a day. If I know how to pick up a video game and can play any video game in the world, you watch kids, they can pick up a game and in a day's time, they know it like the back of their hand. How many of them know how to plant gardens the same way?
That's true. So you think you take out the video games, Ray, and I know you said this many times again in talking to you take out the video games and you get them outside, you get them back outside and get them healthy. But also, I've noticed in a lot of youth and around there, and I'm watching other kids, what do you think about the mannerism, Ray? I don't hear, I was raised where it's yes, sir, yes, ma'am. You open the door, you help the ladies get out of the chair and all that. And I'm sure with Miss Buffy, you were the same way, that a lot of the mannerism has dropped wayside.
Because the essence of why we raise kids have been lost. The good book says it takes a village to raise one child. If that's so, if a neighbor sees something that's wrong of a young kid not speaking to another adult a certain way, that neighbor is supposed to say something. If a friend is passing by and something ain't going right, then that friend is supposed to say something. What, he's supposed to just keep going by his business, or that's everybody else's business? No, it's not that way. That's the way kids was raised. That's the way when I was raised, no matter what room you walked into, if somebody was older than you, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. If a young lady's coming, you open the door. All of these things are built on character and integrity. And instead of, and I'm telling, I preach it more than anything, I tell my kids all the time, you better enjoy being a child. Because when your children days are over, you have to put childish things away. And when you have to put childish things away, that means you're responsible for your actions from that point on. So what I'm telling you is, you better learn something in these years of wanting to spend money so fast and have the fashion of this. See, we didn't have all that growing up. I didn't have all the video games to sit down and sit right there in front of. And no, so you know what happened to me? I had to be outside grinding. So when somebody says, how does he work so hard? Because that's all I had.
I remember you telling me that you cut grass forever with your uncle.
Yeah, with my mom.
With your mom, too.
Mom. We had a yard service where we walked around and plowed up weeds and mowed yards. Yes, it was rough. There was no, the only times that you could have, and that's why the family part was so connected, because the times that you had when you did come in the house, you had to eat and pray as a family, because you was praying about the meal that you was blessed to have. See, right. We wasn't blessed to have 3 meals a day.
Right, and your mom, besides the business, she worked two or three other jobs, right?
She worked 3 actually. She worked 3 jobs actually.
Right, and
so these are the things. So to really just wrap everything up,
sure.
We have to get back to obeying simple rules. That is, being likable ain't the new thing. Being respected is the ultimate thing. And that's what these small things add up to be, is being respected for who you are, what your name represents, and what purpose you're trying to chase. And ultimately, for me, I've always stepped in life, stepped into this business to leave a great name on the field, only to carry it off the field to say, I only walk the streets So one day, somebody looked back and said, that man changed many lives. And if I can go home with that and hear the Lord say, well done, my good and faithful servant, then so be it. So be it. So be it. And that's what we have to get back to. We have to ask ourselves a serious question. Am I chasing success or am I chasing impact? Because success and impact are totally two different visions. Anybody can be successful. To be impactful, you got to be the most humblest and the most servant person you ever meet in your life.
Bill West, Fox 1370 Sports, on with the one and only linebacker Hall of Famer one year, Ray Lewis, no doubt. Ray, we're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to shout out again, Ray's Summer Days, May 19th, 2021. There's no one in sports, I believe, athlete that gives more back as an athlete to their town as Ray Lewis. Ray, you also have that paintball thing and at your house, and you open up to the community. I say this every year. You can go throughout the history of football, baseball, basketball, hockey. No one ever opens their own residence up to individuals to come have a barbecue and stuff like this. I thought this was tremendous when I first endured it, and you guys do a great job. Beautiful house. It's amazing that you do this. And also, I believe your gun is bigger than mine, and I lose every year, and I got a problem with that, too.
Don't tell nobody my secrets. Don't tell nobody my secrets.
There you go. And but it's tremendous that you do this, and your mom and everybody in your family there. Open up your residence for local people to come in to enjoy, to share like a picnic, like you're part of the family, and that is incredible.
Yeah, you got to remember now, when I started that, like I told my mom, the only reason there's no me without you guys, you know? And if we can't share those times together, then it's going to be hard for us to really be on one page when we're in a stadium screaming and we have to make a play, you know? That's us out there. So it's the same us that comes and plays paintball together. You know, you go to war together, you eat together, you love together, you go home together. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate, man. And what I have, it ain't for me. It's for everybody else around me, and that's why I share it. I love to see people smile. I love to make people smile, and that's something that I've dedicated myself to do in the city of Baltimore, and that's something that I will do until my time is up on this earth. It's put back into my community to try to get all of us to see one common goal, and that is together we can defeat all things. You know, separate. If we're separate, we're gonna struggle a lot.
Ray, we're going to wrap this up right now. We thank you. I know it's your birthday. You have a great weekend with your birthday. I will see you next Thursday at the Ruth Chris down there at the VIP party. I thank you so very much for coming on the Purple Pride Sports Show, Fox 1370. And tell them, Ray, who's got the best radio show now? Huh?
Bill West.
Here you go. And I love you, my man. You keep doing what you're doing. And I'm all right to push all these businesses, right?
Absolutely, man.
I can keep pushing all these businesses.
Yes,
and
sir. Thank you so much.
You know, thank you. You're the man, and I'm just a voice behind what you're doing. And you keep doing, because I tell you, no matter what people say about you, you're the greatest athlete that ever stepped into Baltimore. Okay?
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Bill. I'll see you in a couple of days.
All right. You thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. That was our great interview, the exclusive here with Fox 1370 Sports Radio, the Purple Pride Show. My good friend, I've been around him since he's been here in 1996. I've been behind him with the Ray Lewis Foundation, with my Ravens Roost. We've donated over $15,000 to the Ray Lewis Foundation. And I'll tell you, you need to get involved with Ray Lewis, because Ray Lewis has so many things going on. He's hiring people for his business. He's putting people to work. He's giving money back to Baltimore. They named a street after him, and he'll sit back and say, that's not, and he is correct. He only likes to see the smile on the children's faces and know at night if he helped one person that day is great. Remember, Ray Lewis Summer Days, May 19th, 2021. We will be live at the on the 21st down at the Patterson Park thing for Ray Lewis, doing our radio show with Josh Hall back here at the studio. And we will always support the Ray Lewis Foundation. We thank so much. We wish Ray, again, a happy 36th birthday. And to all in his family, it's a great foundation. And we love Ray here in Baltimore.